Hello everybody, we have a big announcement. Not only are we still doing our physical events, which have been going extremely well thanks to an incredible New South Wales tournament community, but we're also branching into doing tabletop simulator tournaments within our Discord. Now, this represents a really big opportunity for me to kind of introduce together the international fans that I have that are already part of the Discord and some of the people from around New South Wales and Australia that probably would never get to play with any of those people. Now, for anybody who isn't quite sure what an RTT is, and that's where these tournaments are going to strike a balance between being competitive and being very newcomer friendly. An RTT, or a Rogue Trader tournament, is basically just a one-day format, small-scale tournament. Usually, it's a lesser player count that you can find at a GT, so usually around like the 30-player mark, but that can vary wildly. You can have an RTT which is less than 10 people. You can have an RTT which is more than the 30, but usually it's just that one day, play 3 rounds of 40k. You're always, if you can be, matched within your win bracket. Obviously, the first round is just fully random, as nobody has wins or losses yet, so you just kind of get matched into who you get matched into. And what this will allow you to do is really get a feel for the tournament circuit and maybe give you a little bit of experience to walk into an in-person tournament wherever you are in the world and give you a little bit of confidence to know what's going on. Now, as with sort of every tournament that I run, this is at base going to be a 2,000 point tournament. We are going to allow Forge World and that sort of thing, but there's no 30k, there's no Legends. It's the real tournament standard. I'll be having a players pack come out very, very soon. We will be using, as part of this, the WTC terrain pack, even though we won't have the WTC FAQ in effect. Now, basically what this means is that you can just guarantee that there is going to be good terrain on the tables, mirroring what I try and do at all of my physical tournaments, whether I'm doing a teams tournament or a singles. And it just means that, shooting armies can still do their thing as long as they can dominate fire lanes, and melee armies have places to stage and, actually function as a melee army without getting shot off the table immediately. So, details for the tournament. This is going to be a $20 entry tournament. And we've got early access for tickets going on at the moment. People at the Shazvray or Aussie Tournament Legend tier get their entry to that tier off of their tournament tickets. And this is going to be for every event that they attend of mine, be it physical or be it digital. If you're in that tier because you are supporting me in the channel, you just immediately get that back on any tournament tickets that you buy. If you're at the Pantheon tier, that one, along with all the coaching and merch pack and everything else, you just get free tickets to events, just to show that you are in our biggest tier, and it is the biggest way to support me in the channel and get awesome shit for yourself. For those of you that are not patrons and aren't planning to, absolutely fine. We'll be having tickets go up in a couple of days. Your ticket will not only get you entry to the tournament, but also to my Discord. Now, I want to make a note here. My Discord's been a closed community for a good long while. And this is because my community is very important to me, and the same values that I have at all of my tournaments about being respectful and kind and being the best person you can be extends to that Discord. Now, obviously on the internet, people can lose track of those values and say and do shitty things. Even if they're not particularly a bad person, they can have a bad day. One thing that I want to impress onto everybody is that in my Discord, I don't care if somebody's paid to be there. Money will never stop me from enforcing values of being a decent person and treating everybody with kindness and respect. So if that's something that you don't think you could do, then it's probably not a good idea to buy a ticket to the tournament and come into the Discord. I hate kicking people out. I haven't had to do it yet, which is great, and it just kind of shows the people that we've had coming into our community. And the community in my Discord is actually getting quite big. So it's not like it's just 5 people that are big, decent people. So your ticket gets you entry into the RTT, it gets you entry into the Discord, and prizes for first, second, and third will be, as with all of my other tournaments, in cash. So if you would like to join us, keep an eye out for the announcement for the tickets going live to the public. If you would like to get in early and support me and the studio, you can sign up at the $5 tier or higher, which is Shasui. I know I'm a Tau person. Don't feel dirty about signing up for a Tau tier. But there's also the Aussie Tournament Legend tier, which not only gets you into the Discord and whatever else, it gets you discounts off tournaments. And in any physical events I run, it also puts you in for a giveaway. The last one that we ran, Teams Tournament, just this last weekend, we gave away a combat patrol or boarding patrol, whichever one that they decided to choose. So there is a lot of upside to supporting me in the studio. But that's the announcement. Thank you so much to everybody that has already bought a ticket for the RTT. There are only 30 spots. So if you would like to get in, make sure that you do so sooner rather than later. And I'll be sending you out a unique code for your BCP registration. And through the week, we'll be doing little intros and how to install TTS and all that sort of stuff. So if you're not hyper familiar, there will be help available to you. Thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you at the tournament.